The Vaporfly series, since its inception in 2017, has been the most popular super shoe for any road distance from 5k through to the marathon and further. The Vaporfly Next Percent then firmly cemented the Vaporfly's position at the top of the road running world because of how it performed in terms of energy return. The upgrade from the Vaporfly Next Percent to the Vaporfly Next Percent 2 was a minimal upper change, which is fair because why fix what's not broken, but the Vaporfly Next Percent 3 seems as if Nike are taking a big risk to improve the shoe, just as all the other brands are catching up. The Vaporfly Next Percent 3 looks almost unrecognisable in comparison to the previous versions of the shoe, and could that promise a completely different feel on race day? Before we get into the details of the Vaporfly Next Percent 3, I want to talk about what needed to be upgraded from the Vaporfly Next Percent 2. And when a shoe is already the best, it is hard to think of ways to innovate, so this list is more of a needed improvements in an ideal scenario, rather than pointing out weaknesses of the current Vaporfly. It is always better for a shoe to be lighter, providing that there is no less energy return. So despite the current Vaporfly being one of the lightest super shoes on the market, if it could get any lighter, then it would be even better. Another potential upgrade would be more stability and more ZoomX foam. Some efficiency can be lost by a shoe being unstable because not all the energy is going forward. Therefore, a more stable shoe would mean a more efficient shoe. One way to do this would be by widening the shoe with more super foam. This, however, would need to be considered when talking about the previous weakness of improvement of saving weight. A rocket is something which rolls the wearer's foot forward as you step, and it aids the transition of landing to push off, which again should improve efficiency. And the most impressive rocket in super shoes right now, in my opinion, is the Adidas Adios Pro 3, which is aggressive while still having a lot of cushion and comfort from the super foam. So what does the Vaporfly Next Percent 3 have to offer? What we already know is how the shoe looks and the weight of the shoe, and using this information we can have an educated guess on how the shoe will compare and perform. So as discussed in the improvements, the first possible one was weight saving, and although the Vaporfly Next Percent 3 is almost the exact same weight as the Vaporfly Next Percent 2, it is for sure proportionally lighter, with what looks to be like a higher stack and a thicker midsole, whilst also remaining the same weight. The fact that it has remained the same weight is a vast improvement because, like we mentioned, more foam means more energy efficiency and energy return, and it stays the same weight. There's no loss in efficiency due to weight. This is probably due to the changes in the upper as well as a cut out of the midsole where the carbon plate is now visible. The second improvement also looks to be met with stability changes which look to have been implemented, and with a thicker midsole, this added stability will also come, hopefully, with more energy return due to the higher volume of foam. There are also some cutouts of the shoe in certain areas. Not only does this save weight, it also replicates what happened in the Adios Pro 3. Due to these cutouts, you would assume it creates a more aggressive rocker, which should make the shoe even more efficient by pushing the wearer forward during their stride. Overall, there is a drastic change in this much loved shoe, which could promise to revolutionize the running world yet again, with something that is even more efficient and even more energy saving. Or it could be a complete failure and people will stick to the previous model of the Vaporfly, or even change brands. Let us know what you think of the look of this shoe and how you think it will perform, and also what shoe you currently wear for your faster training and race day. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.